Here with Fox English Learning, and in this video I'm going to teach you 30 vocab words that we as native speakers use in our homes and that you need to use as well. And I have a special offer for you in this video, so make sure you stick around for that. I hope you guys are excited about the chance to get to learn some important vocab that you can use today and that you'll need to use the more you interact with native speakers, and so that you can understand things in our home better also. So here's the thing, there's a link in the description below, and it's a book on how to become fluent in English fast. It's a free book to you. I always want to give that to you guys, so make sure you click that and download that. But in this video, I'm going to be walking you through 30 vocab words, showing you some things in my own home, and also some words that you can use as well. So it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're advanced in English, this video is for you, and it's going to help you tremendously on speaking English, being confident in English, and being a fluent English speaker. So this is going to be a multiple part series. First, we're going to hit a few rooms and we're going to move from there. But I'm going to take you guys on a tour throughout my home, show you some things, some important vocab words, some important phrases that you need to know, and also you get to see my home a little bit. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and enjoy learning English. Hey guys, so what's super important is as anyone's home, is when you first come in to someone's home. So we would call this the front door, and that's basically just a door at the front of the home. This is where you would come in, greet people, and things as such. But this is the front door. Some people have big doors, some people have little doors, but this is a typical door in your average American home, and there's a little small window, so I'm able to see outside. I don't have like a little hole that you can see through, but I do have this in our home. Next, you'll notice is that we have a coat rack, and you can call it a coat rack or a key rack. People call them different things. It just depends on what they're using it for. So for us, we use it for both. You can see we have keys and we have coats on here as well. So those are important things. Most people in America drive cars, don't ride buses a lot of places, so people will have keys. And then in the winter and things like that, you'll have your coats, and we have some scarves up here as well. So this is a key rack or a coat rack, and you have a front door, or just people call it the door also if someone's ringing the doorbell outside, and I'll show you guys what that is and kind of explain that. And there's a window and some other things about American houses. So in some homes, people take off their shoes when they come in. In some other homes, they don't. My wife likes things very clean, and it's not that people who do things differently don't, but for her, she does not like for people to have their shoes on. So people leave their shoes in our shoe closet, which is over here. As soon as you walk into the door, a shoe closet, and you have shoes and things as such like that. So this is kind of a typical entrance to American home with a front door, a coat rack or a key rack with coats and keys, and a place to put your shoes if people wish so. But that's the typical entrance for an American home. So let's progress into the living room. We've made our way to the living room, and this is an extremely important room and a typical American room or home as well. So in most homes, you'll see a television or a TV that people would use, and we have one up in our house as well. So for us, people you'll see in America, it's called cable or things and such like that. We use a few other things like Netflix and Hulu to watch TV and stuff like that, but you'll see a TV or a television in most homes, and I'm sure you guys learned that from the beginning level of English, how to say stuff like this. But a room or something like this in a home is always essential in most homes. Some homes don't have them. We don't like our home to be centered around this. We like it to be centered around conversation with people, but sometimes it's okay just to sit back, relax after a long day, turn the TV on, watch a movie or a TV show, and just spend time with my friends or a wife. Also in our home, we have this area right here, and this area is just kind of a little dresser, or you could say it a dresser or a desk or something like that. This is just where we set things that we'll use throughout the day, and that has some decoration. So you'll see we have one of our phones are sitting here. We have some DVDs sitting here as well. Call these DVDs movies, whatever you want to say. We have a globe, and we have some more decorations with things as such like this. So this is an an R. We have R's all over our home. Is my last name begins with an R. And it'd be awesome if you guys in the comment section below, if you know my last name or want to take a guess what it is and what starts with an R on what my last name is. But this is just an important part. So we just came from the entrance, and this is kind of the first area in the living room. And kind of right here, that's the best thing to explain. We have some candles, which my wife loves for things that smell good. So we have candles, we have our TV or television. We have even a globe up here. We love to travel and we love all nations, and that's something that's on our heart. So you'll see globes at our home, DVDs and such like that. So this is the kind of first part of our living room, but let's go on to the next area to teach you guys some more vocab words and to see some other things. Continuing to look at our living room or a dining room or whatever people call it in our house, we call this our living room. And as we continue to make our way through it, next you can see we have our Christmas tree up. Now, it's still not Christmas time. I'm not sure if where you guys at if you celebrate Christmas, but it's a super big thing for my family and where we live, getting to celebrate what it means for us and Jesus dying on the cross for us and Him being born this day. So Christmas is super big for our family and what we believe. But this is just be called a Christmas tree. And on the tree, you'll have ornaments and we have a star and such like that. But those are some important things to know when you come, especially in America. What people celebrate a lot of time is Christmas, and they have different reasons and stuff like that. And also, I'll talk a little bit about it more, but there's some wall decor. And there's some things my wife has on the wall that just mean a lot to us and show some other things. And I know we asked earlier, again, if you could guess our last name based off the letter. And there's another R on the wall behind me. So don't forget to comment your guess, or if you actually know based off something, comment that below. But this is a Christmas tree, and you have the ornaments and the things on there with the stars and some wall decor. So let's continue to look a little bit more around our living room. The more you look around our house and our living room, the more you'll continue to see this wall decor stuff behind us. On the wall, we have letters from friends, we have a few signs, anything up here that means a lot to us, especially that letter wall or that letter board. That means a lot to us, and that's a lot of our friends and family who have sent us some things that mean a lot to us, that we hold dear to our hearts. So that is some other things you'll see in the living room. As a lot of people decorate their walls as such. I think my wife did a really good job. It's some things she puts on there that she likes to see. But this is some more of our living room. So let me show you a few more things before we finish up this video. And now you guys are going to get to see one of my favorite things in our home. And it is our lovely couch. I love this couch. It has been with us for most of our marriage. It's super comfortable, and I love to take naps and relax on it. And that's typically what you'll see in a lot of American homes is people will have a couch, or they may have a futon, they may have what we call a love seat or a recliner or even a bean bag, some way that people can kind of just sit down, relax, and unwind after a long day. You can still see some of that awesome wall decor behind me that my wife has put up for us. And also you can see that a lot of times people will have blankets. You can call them a throw blanket or just a throw or just a blanket. It just kind of depends on who you're with and what they call it. Also, we have a lot of pillows and such that we use because we like people to be comfortable. I take naps, but when people come over our home, we want them to be able to relax and feel like family. And actually what I'm recording on right now, which you guys can't see, is our coffee table. And that is just sitting in the room. It's in the middle. It's on top of a carpet, which is our rug that we use. It's a white rug with the coffee table on it. And that's where we set our drinks, and we'll have some coasters and such like that. But that's what is in a typical home. It's right in the middle of the room. You'll be able to see it in some parts of the videos. And also we have another couch beside us just to make people as comfortable as they can possibly be. But let's move on to the rest of the room and finish up here for us. And I wanted to be able to show you guys this. So I know this is a different angle, it may be shaken, but in a lot of homes you'll see a ceiling fan or just a fan, some type of way that people may use for lighting, but also that they may use to fan their room. So this right here is a simple ceiling fan that you can see right above me, but I did want to make sure that I was able to show you guys that, and that's also what you'll see in a typical American home. And lastly, one of my favorite things in our home, which is back here behind me, is a bookshelf. You can call it a bookshelf or a shelf or even a kind of home library. It just depends on what the people call it or what they say, but you can say any of those, and I love it. I am a big book person. I love to read books. I always have. Just love it. I've always loved reading. So that is something else that people will have in their home is a bookshelf, a home library, or just a shelf. Just kind of depends where they put their books. And we have some pencils and other things up there. But that's a huge statement in our home is our bookshelf and making sure I have somewhere to put all the books that I love to read, but that is all that would be called is a bookshelf. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see a tour of my home, but also learn some very important vocabulary, improving your English and seeing, just learning some home vocab on how people talk about things in their home, how people feel about their homes, but also just some important things in their home. You can see here behind me some of the things we talked about. I'm actually going to post right here, actually on this side, a whole list of all the vocab words, and you're going to see how much you learned in this video. But here's the cool thing. Not only are we doing this one video, I'm also going to do a part 2, maybe even a part 3 with some more things you'll get to see in my home with the kitchen and some other bedrooms. So look out for that video. And also, if you haven't, make sure you download that free ebook. But I hope you guys have a great day and have fun learning English.